Okay, and we're live. Hello everybody, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all here. How are y'all doing? It is time to get back to our leveling! Time to kick up another one. Oh yeah. Hello J Fox, Kayatic, Lara B, Bard. How is everybody? How y'all doing? And yes, Lara, the leveling boost has gone live. That started exactly 2 weeks ago now, actually. So it's been live for 2 weeks, and we've got a little less than 2 weeks left before it disappears. So about a week and a half-ish? Something like that. Because it goes away on the 11th. So I am trying to kick into gear and get everything left, because I still have a lot of alts to go. Yeah. Hello Data Bob, hello Smug Sauce, Alec, Dog, how are y'all doing? How is everybody? Alright. Let's see, what is this character? Okay, right. Yep, I know what we're doing now. I know what we're doing. Guess what we're doing? Ha more fires! Thank you so much for the follow, Smug Sauce. Welcome, glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright. More fires! Just what everyone wants to see, because it's midsummer. Midsummer is still going. We can still get some delicious buffs. I have another level 66 character that we can just slap this down with. So that's what we're gonna do here. Yes. So let's see, how did I do this last time on Alliance? Down and around, I think. So yeah! Y'all get comfy, grab a drink, get extra comfy this time because fires are kind of boring. But that's why we're keeping each other company, right? Yes. Is that all correct? Yes, it is. Okay. Excellent. Alright, yeah, so y'all kick back and relax. The Discord notification did not go off. Looks like it did. It's still, yeah, it's there. It's there in Discord. Not sure what to tell you there, Debs. It is there for me. It is definitely there. Alright. Oh, hold on. Getting an... Excellent. Okay. Anyway. How is everybody doing? Maybe my Discord messed up? Maybe. Discord has definitely been having a couple issues the past days. But... today's Discord notification is indeed there. It alerts me too, so I keep it open to make sure it goes off. All good though. Hello Empress, welcome. Didn't go off for you, not on the channel. Well, not being in the channel would definitely be why I wouldn't go off for you. Hello Kick. How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay. It's raining. I wish it was raining in real life. We need some water. It's so dry. Okay. Off we go. Off we go. Guess what we're doing? Midsummer fires. Yep. Real exciting. Real exciting. We're gonna blast this boyo up to 70 with midsummer fires. Here we go. Get comfy. Mm-hmm. Yes. Grab a drink. This is... Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this here. So, we got this here. All excellent. Yes, yes, yes. You've inspired me to level in the same fashion. Well, hopefully it goes well for you. I've been doing, because of the leveling buff for 60 plus, I've been doing professions up until 63, dragon races until 66, and then fires from 66 to 70. And it's been working out pretty good. Done it a few times now. I don't know if it's actually faster than the guide or not, but it kind of feels like it because it's way less complex. So, there you go. Because I can fold laundry while flying. Hey, it's a good way to do that. It is definitely kind of a semi-AFK activity. Definitely semi-AFK. Alright. Okie dokie. So yeah. It is way too hot today, let me tell you. I didn't want to, like, not stream twice in 1 week, because I believe I took one day off because it was too stinking hot as well. So it was very hot. So I have a wet towel around my shoulders and neck. And hopefully that suffices for now. I can't have my big fan on because y'all wouldn't be able to hear me, so I have my little one on. It doesn't do much, though. Little itty bitty baby one. Where's the fire? Here it is. Tiny fire. For some tiny XP. The air smells terrible. Oh yeah? Are you in the area where you're getting like fires from Canada, the smoke and such? Ugh, yeah, I've seen pictures of that. It's pretty awful. We had that in Oregon, something very similar, a couple years ago now. Yep. When the sky is so dark, the sun is red. It's really spooky. Pittsburgh area? Yep, that would do it. I'm in a room by myself. Could be me. All good. Alright. Yep. Onwards. Well. How are y'all doing? Hopefully you're all doing good. Yep. Let me adjust my towel here. There we go. So hopefully I don't get overheated. It's definitely hot today. Which is just great because I need to make a video after stream today for tomorrow. Why is it every time? Why are Thursdays always super hot? I don't get it. Why is it always on a Thursday? That's when I need to put the video for the next day together. Ugh. Terrible. Alright, come here, you. Good evening, Silver. I guess, is it evening for you now? It's only 2 for you. It's still afternoon. But hello, how are you doing? It's only noon for me. It is high noon. Insert gunshots or something. You just woke up? That's okay, classless. Well, good morning. Here we go. Back up we go. I almost forgot about the sweating thing. Yeah, it's not fun. It's definitely not fun. Night shift. I think you feel like you mentioned that. Yeah. Yep. Night shift. Not fun, for sure. I never say good afternoon. I skip it usually. Why is that? Are you racist against afternoons? What did they ever do to you? How dare? Afternoons are people too. I'm sorry. Dayist? You're timist. There you go. You're timist. You're timist. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Times are people too. There we go. Alright. So, we're going to be doing a lot of flying. A lot of flying around. Yeah, this thing is not. Come here, you. Come on, camera, work with me. Kermit does not approve of this convo. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, that's for sure. Alright, hydrate everyone. Water's good for you. Make sure you're drinking some water. How old is Chromie? I have no idea, to be honest. I don't think she even knows. How old are bronze dragons really when they jump time around all the time? Who knows? Bronze dragons are very confusing. They're very confusing. It's pretty funny. Okay. There we go. Down we go into the spooky forest. Da, 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 da. Yes, excellent. Give me all that sweet XP as I get stuck on everything. If she travels too far back, she wakes up in an egg. Yeah, no kidding. Who knows? It's pretty funny. There we go. Oh, you're on this side. There he is. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Onwards, that way. Let's see here. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. More leveling. Also, I have to vent a tiny bit. I'm really annoyed because this leveling buff, since it started like 2 weeks ago, guess what else is available for only 2 weeks out of the year? The Legion Archaeology quests. And guess what I was working on before the leveling? And guess what I missed? And now have to wait 6 months! 6 months. I have to wait 6 months for the single quest that I need to come back around. I'm a little annoyed because I missed it. I missed it by 2 days. Because today's Thursday, so... I am annoyed. I'm very annoyed. Am I at the right time? No, I see explodies. This is the wrong time. Okay. For the invasion, there we go. Yo, Kraken, Henry Cavill, Sexy Simulator, Witcher Season 3 launches tonight on Netflix. First 5 episodes, remaining 3 episodes on July 27th. Hype? Nice! I've not actually seen The Witcher. I haven't really gotten around to it. I've heard it's pretty good, though. Isn't he, not... Did he actually come back for Season 3, though? I had heard that he wasn't going to be The Witcher in Season 3 or something. I heard he left that role. So... Thanks for rubbing it in. I missed it as well. Oh, trust me, I'm not rubbing it in. I'm very annoyed because now I have to wait 6 months, and it's the only one I need. And it was the one that was up last week, so I'm a little annoyed. He leaves next season. Season 4 is no Cavill. Oh, okay, got you. Got you. Makes sense. Well, if I ever watch it, I'll probably only watch up through Season 3 then, because I really hate when they change main actors. It just ruins it for me. I'm sure the new actor will do just fine, but you know. The showrunners decided the source material was not good and completely ditched the story. Yeah, that's what I heard, and Cavill didn't like that, so he's like, ha, see ya. Which is unfortunate for sure. Oh well. Such is the life in showbiz. He went actually was it like this in the book series and left. That's pretty funny. There we go. They kind of made him leave. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. They're shooting themselves in the foot doing that, though. Just saying. Because how many people are now not gonna care about Season 4? Ripperino. That's how TV series die. So, yeah. Yep. I worked as not as an intern, but I did a lot of TV script writing. Nothing that ever went live, but I've done it before, and I know a little bit of how that business works, because that's what my degree was for, my writing degree. Good heavens, I would never want to work in the television series, writing department, or just anything in TV. No thank you. Goodness. That is, talk about eat or be eaten. I'll pass. No thank you. Replace him with AI. Could you imagine? That'd be pretty hilarious, especially when the AI messes up. That'd be pretty funny. I stopped caring halfway through Season 2 because it derailed so badly. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen any of them. I haven't even seen Season 1. So I love The Witcher, but I never really cared for the books beyond the first one. I liked the games more than the books, except for the first book. First book was the best. So that was just kind of me. I can never remember her name. We've talked about this before, but the girl he adopts. Can't stand her. Can't stand her. I don't know how she is in the show, but in the book, she's just... Is it Siri? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ugh. She's awful. I can't stand her. Man. But then again, I don't like a lot of the women in the Witcher series, in the books. I don't really care for them personally. They're kind of bitches. Which I don't like women that are like that, so, you know, it makes it really hard for me to read. There we go. But you know, it's a personal preference thing, so not quite my taste. The games are fantastic though. Love the games. Hi Kraken, how's it going? Hello Lazy Cloud. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm absolutely way too hot, but I have a wet towel over my shoulders to hopefully help. It's one of those days that, like, I probably should have canceled stream, because I should probably be on the laying on the bed, but it's just not quite hot enough that I think I can handle it with my tiny fan and my wet towel. I might be a little out of breath, though. So, we'll see how this goes. Women are very poorly portrayed in the series. Very much a male gaze. Yeah, very much. The men are written fantabulously. Well, I don't know. One of those things. I thought the nudes were fine. I'm currently trying the Midsummer Fires for the first time ever. Started at level 65, currently 67 after Eastern Calendar. Nice. If you do all of them, it depends on where you at 65, you might hit 70. But I've tended to found that if I start at 66 and do almost all of them, I will hit 70. So that's been my goal. Which is fine, because 67 plus are the worst parts of Dragonflight leveling. So. There we go. Nice. Nice Reno. And what really makes it juicy too is the Desecrate ones, because they give, you know, where you put out the opposite faction's fire. Because they give you twice as much XP, so that's pretty great. What's crackin', Latte? Hello, Yeeboo. Welcome. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. We are just doing some more Midsummer. Real exciting, I know, but but it must be done. I have plenty to level, plenty to take care of. Oh, stretchies. Getting rewarded for vandalism to opposite faction. Pretty much. I was joking with Silver the other day when she was doing it with me off stream. I was like, it's quite the word, desecrate, because all we're doing is putting it out. We're just, you know, theoretically dumping water on it and putting out. But desecrate feels like such a powerful word, so I'm like, what am I doing? Am I, like, peeing on it? I mean, like, what am I doing to it, you know? It's funny. But how are we putting it out? Exactly! Exactly! Because desecrate feels like such a powerful word, so like we must be like peeing on it or something. We're definitely peeing on it, right? It wouldn't, because to me, just dumping some water on it wouldn't be desecrating it. I mean, it's just putting a fire out. I don't know. That's okay. Oh no, Kraken inked all over the enemy faction's bonfire. Yeah, you just see this Kraken come out of nowhere, just ink all over a fire and leave. And you're like, what the? What? Hey! Yeah, good luck trying to get the fire started after that. Pissing on a gravestone sounds like desecration. A tombstone. Exactly. So, like, that's like the vibe, I think. Desecration. Yes, that's exactly the vibe I think they were probably going for this. I feel like that's probably what's happening here. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, that's okay though. At least it's easy. I'll take it. Let's see, I think this is not quite down enough. There we go. Talk to you. Nice. Beautiful. Because, like, is it fast? Probably not. But, you know, I don't know. It's easy. I'm tired of leveling in Dragonflight with questing. Not don't actually enjoy the Dragonflight questing too much for leveling personally. So this is a nice alternative. Very nice alternative. Ah, delicious. Finished my bone broth. So that's all done. Whoops, need to re-angle myself. Gonna hit the ceiling here. Okay, where is this one? I missed that one last time. Beautiful. Let's see, I think what we'll do here, since we're almost to the harbor, is we'll go ahead and go to Northrend. Because we can teleport to Twilight Highlands and finish the rest. We'll do that. We'll get the fire first. I skipped that last time like a dummy. Speaking of Ringling, I need to straighten out my chair. I'm in slump mode. Hello, Keon. And yes, stretch. Stretch a bit. Posture check / stretch. Good for you. There we go. Alright, now let's go wait for the ship. Get the boat. The boat. Excellent. Waiting for the boat. Waiting for the boat. Hopefully we didn't like just miss it or something, because this boat can definitely take a little while. I just got the achievement for extinguishing Kalimdor, but I haven't done Teldrassil. Why is that? Because I think that's part of the city one or something. I don't think they consider the isles around Kalimdor part of actual Kalimdor. I think those are treated separately. Something I've noticed with achievements and stuff. So, yeah. There we go. Major cities aren't required for achievements. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yep. Indeed. Come on, boat. Don't take too long. Don't make me regret this decision here. Boat. Oof. My head is getting hot. That's the bad thing about wearing a headset. Is your ears get really hot. I have another headset that if... We'll have to try it. Because the mic quality isn't quite as good. Like, this is my good mic. But if I try my other headset... I wonder if... Hopefully people wouldn't be too upset if I did that. It's a type of headset that... it doesn't sit on your ears. It sits on your temples instead. And you feel it through vibration or whatever. And, but it keeps me from overheating because it's not masking my ears and preventing the heat from leaving my ears. So, but the mic isn't quite as high quality, which is unfortunate. That would encourage griefing, I think. Oh yeah, absolutely. Teldrassil, try extinguish that. Laughs in heart. Yeah, no kidding. I got the Pandaren Ambassador Chief today. Congrats, Lazy Cloud. That is awesome. Thank you for the hydrate. Yes. Try a different head with the same headset. I wish. I wish indeed. And thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate, everybody. Water is good for you. Water is good for you. Is this boat coming? Dude. Wasted my Darkmoon Fair buff. Hello? I just know as soon as I leave it's gonna show up though. You know how that works. Hello? The other boat's been here like 3 times. Why does this one take so long? Today I found out that mounts drops in BFA LFR. They do indeed. Pretty nice, right? Is the Kraken drinking coffee? She is indeed. That's why it's all steamy. I am drinking Peach Mango V8 Energy, but... Is it always drinking coffee? Yeah, it's always drinking coffee. 'Tis indeed. I'm usually drinking either iced tea, V8, water, bone broth, or my iced coffee or a hot coffee. That's usually what I drink. Guess I didn't look enough. I thought I was emulating you. Oh no. No, only the head and face are attached. Head, face, and the ear fins are attached to me. The rest of them just kind of do their thing. But I can make her drink though, which is pretty cute. But it is emulating me, just the lower half isn't. It's 91 degrees here with the real feel of 101. I feel that. Yeah, it's ridiculously hot here. It's late 80s, upper 80s, which for most of you probably isn't that ridiculous, but for someone that can't handle the heat because I can't sweat, yeah, it's too much for me. You need to go to BFA and individually queue for LFR from the Turtle NPC. You do indeed, yes. Is it possible to solo Legion BFA raids? Legion, yes. BFA, kind of. BFA, oh, there's the boat, finally. BFA is a strong kind of. Some of them yes, some of them no, unfortunately. Personally, I'm waiting BFA until they actually nerf it and fix some of the mechanics. There's some mechanics in like one of the second last bosses of Uldir and like, I don't know if Opulence is soloable yet, but there was something else. There was a couple of bosses and a couple of the raids that you just physically can't do because of mechanics, and they haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Which kind of drives me crazy. So, I haven't considered drinking bone broth as my drink. It would probably make me feel like eating other food less. It definitely does. And it tastes really good. I get the powdered kind that has different flavors, so it's like beef ramen and like chicken ramen and mushroom, stuff like that. So it's really good. But I add a whole bunch of stuff to it too. I add like turmeric and ginger and some basil and cinnamon. And then I add my collagen powder because I need that for health reasons. And MCT oil, which is basically just coconut. So, good for my bones and my skin. Yep. So I need a lot of collagen in my diet, unfortunately, because I don't have good lube in my joints. So I get creaky and stiff, and that'll suck when I'm old, so I have to take care of it now. A WoW player that doesn't sweat. Unheard of. I know, right? I wish I sweated, trust me. It's very bad, because, I mean, just in mid-80 degree weather, you can pass out and get heat stroke. You don't realize how much sweating actually does for you until you can't. So, it's great. Getting hot and you can't cool down without external help. Just wonderful. Kraken, you should post your bone broth recipe on the Discord server. Sure, if you want. I can. I can do that after stream. Let me make a note of that. So that people, so that I remember. Let's see. I can give you the brand that I use too. It's really good bone broth. And it doesn't make me sick. The problem too is I don't digest collagen really very well either, so, you know. Everyone, let's see, let me get an announcement one. Here's my bone broth recipe as requested in stream. Okay, there. Got that started, saved it, so I can, do that. Alright, looks like we're here. We can finally, whoops, don't need to move that. There we go. Up we go. Are you related to Prince Andrew? No, not that I know of. But I do have a lot of British blood in my heritage on my mom's dad's side, so who knows? To be honest. Cool, I'd love to try it. Sure. You should sell the bone broth on Discord. I'm not gonna sell the bone broth. But I'll happily share my recipe with you. So I don't make the bone broth myself, I just get the powdered kind. But you know, the recipe of my drink. It's really good. Oh. Closest to Prince I can come is singing Purple Rain. Yes. I'd buy it. Alright. Oh, I think I missed it up there. How do you control the ears? Sorry, Keck, I totally didn't see what you said for some reason. The ears are attached to my eyebrows. So when I move my eyebrows up and down, hit, which is kind of hard to do. But, see, I'm wiggling my eyebrows around. There you go. It's my eyebrows. There we go. Got that. Nice. Beautiful. Delicious. Okay. Oh. Oh, does the camera just register that then? It does indeed. I'm using what's called VTube Studio. And it's face recognition. So like, she's blinking when I'm blinking. She's moving her head when I'm moving. She's looking around when I'm looking, up, down, you know, all that stuff. So, she is tracking me. That's what a VTube model does, which is pretty great. So it's full-on face tracking. If she had a mouth that you could see, you'd see that too. But she's a Kraken, so her mouth is not visible. Not without getting what humans might consider lewd. Oh my, the mental picture I have of you is getting weird. Your ears are attached to your eyebrows. Yes, they are. See? It's kind of hard. There we go. I'm not super expressive though, so like naturally. So it's a little difficult for it to actually do anything, but you know. She's a night elf. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Oof, I'm definitely getting hot. I might put something between my headset so I can get it off my ears because I'm getting a little woozy. Where's the next? I know there's a lot of flying. We'll do that when we fly up to Zuldrak. How about that? So if you're angry in the chat, we can tell by your ears. Pretty much. There you go. That's that's my angry face. Grrr. Angry face. Howdy, did you ever go back to your video yesterday, check out your quasi-chipmunk voice? No, I didn't. I ended up not having time. I believe you, though. I'm sure I'll see it when I go over the VoDs on Saturday, Sunday. That's usually when I start exporting them from Twitch and uploading them onto my YouTube. So I'm sure I'll see it. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. I'm gonna put something between my headset to get it off my ears. I'm getting a little overheated here. 1 second. Okay. Hopefully I don't sound weird or anything, but I probably look pretty ridiculous. Luckily you can't see me. Because I put a couple wash rags on my temples so it pushed out the ear part of the headset. That way they're not sitting directly on my ears and they're above it to let the heat off my head. So, there we go. Okay. Fires. Fire. Where are we at here? So Angie, yes. The confusion of the whole thing was made funny to me. I know, because I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it on my feedback. Cause I have, you know, my voice from my feedback on, but it wasn't coming through like that. So that's so weird. Been doing some leveling. Yesterday I got my paladin from around 50 to 62-ish just by doing the bonfires in Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, Northrend on my druid. Today I've done all of the Eastern Kingdoms and most of Kalimdor, with Northrend still to do, but I've only gotten up 2 to 3 levels. Yeah, Eastern Kingdom and Kalimdor is because there's 10 times as many fires. You'll get a lot more out of that. Started at 63. Yep, that would do it. Welcome to current level. It's because you're out of the Chromie time range now. So after 63, ironically, it's funny that you started exactly at 63. That's when I call it the rule of threes. I won't get into all the nerdy tech details for leveling experience and how it works. But I call it the rule of threes because, so 53, 63, stuff like that. That's when your XP is the most sensitive. So you'll get the most out of a previous expansion or a current expansion in those first 3 levels. After that, it really starts dropping off. And Dragonflight has it coupled, because usually, if y'all recall, like the last level or 2, 58, 68, back in the day, that was always the worst. But now they've changed it so it's 66 and a half scales down the worst. So we actually have one of the worst XP scaling drops and difficulty spikes that we've seen since MOP. So anyway, nerd talk, nerd. None of this really matters to you, but my point is that's why you're seeing the huge drop off, is because ironically you started at 63. So anyway, at that point, looking funny is whatever when you're trying not to melt. Pretty much, exactly. Yeah, I have a wet towel around my shoulders. I'm wearing this ugly spaghetti strap thing, but it counts as clothing. I got, my headset all funky. Yeah, tell me about it. When it's hot, I look strange. Time Lost Proto Drake Poggers. Yes, Time Lost Proto. Definitely. Notice that acquiring Burning Blossoms was faster in WoD for Flame since you get more per turn in. Nice. Yeah, I just do all of them. I do all of it. Because it's easy. Easy peasy. Sounds legit. I appreciate it. Quest from 68 to 70, you say? Queues for dungeon. Pretty much. Questing from 66 and a half, technically, is the suckiest. It used to be just the last 2 levels for an expansion were the worst, but it's been increased because of some changes they did that I don't particularly like. But, regardless. That's why I'm eating up this Midsummer Fire while we're here, because hot diggity. This is nice. I'm glad we can use it, because there was a year that we couldn't use this. It was either the first or second year of Shadowlands. I don't know if any of you remember. For some reason, I have video footage of it too. I'd forgotten about it when I was trying to make the heirloom video. I was looking through it. And one of the years, we couldn't do... I think it was one of the years of Shadowlands. Because, they cover 2 years. Expansions do. We couldn't do any of these holidays for leveling in the current range, which was really strange. No XP. So I was like, I think, yeah, because that character was in the 50s. So I think it was one of the years. Anyway, it didn't matter. I'm rambling. Hate to gloat, but back in the day, I got Time Lost Proto Drake 3 times on 3 different characters, of course. Nice. Congrats. I never bothered to mount farm before mounts were account-wide, because it was, that was actually, ironically, one of the major turnoffs for me back when I started back in vanilla. I learned that that mounts were character-specific. So if you got one, you put all, especially back then, you put all this work and effort into getting one. If you decided to roll another class, because, they still had several classes. WoW actually started with a good handful of classes back in the day. You wouldn't be able to use the mount that you earned on your other character on your alt. And I'm like, dude, that's a no for me. So ironically, that's one of the reasons I quit. Next week will be nice since it'll be WoD time walking. Absolutely. And I hope WoD time walking is better now. I haven't actually done WoD time walking since WoD time walking was first introduced. Not OG time walking, I mean the expansion. Just because when I first did it, nobody knew how to do the dungeons. Like, because people weren't used to doing it yet. It hadn't been in the rotation long enough, and it went awful. But I haven't really done it since because of that. So hopefully, wow, that's a long flight over there. So hopefully, that's better now. I didn't actually farm it that much. I just followed the route when I happened to be in that area. Yeah, totally understandable. Character specific mounts. Oh, yeah. OMG. I get annoyed that mounts are Horde Alliance specific. Never mind that. Right? Tell me about it. Can you believe it? Can you believe this? That account-wide mounts did not... That system did not come until Miss Pandaria. It was either at launch or like the first patch, but... Which is partly what pulled me back into playing again. I was like, oh, they're account-wide now? Okay. And then I didn't like the theming of Miss Pandaria. And I was like, I don't know about this, guys. So I quit again. I quit a lot. When I came back in patch 5.2, I didn't leave. I haven't left since, but, you know. I still don't have TLPD since wanting it as a kid. It seems so hard to get. It's definitely kind of a pain. It's definitely kind of a pain. Why am I hearting? Usually that means somebody subscribed. Did somebody subscribe? Hello? My thingy didn't go off, but I'm hearting like I did. That's a little weird. Well, if somebody subscribed and it didn't show up properly, thank you for the sub. Whoever it was. Huh. Strange. Maybe VTS is having it. Oh, there it is! It was just early. There it is. It was either early or late, one or the other. Thank you, Gerard Silver, for the subs. Super appreciate your continued support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. Thank you so much. There it goes. Where are we at here? They had fixed a lot of the issues. It's not too bad now. Well, that's good because it was definitely rough when it came out. Oh, it was not. It was a wee bit rough, shall we say? Do you know how I can make the fire icons larger on my world map? Yeah, actually, if you go, if I'm assuming you have handy notes, and that's why you have the icons. Go into your add-ons list here. Go to handy notes, plugins, Midsummer Fire Festival, or just Midsummer Festival, and icon scale. Boop. That should do it. Did that make those bigger? Yeah, it did. Yep, that should do it. And it works the same for any of the Handy Notes plugin, depending on what they have. You get the icon scale. So, that hopefully helps you. Are you using a specific plugin or a weak aura for the fires tracking? I am using Handy Notes and Handy Notes Midsummer Fire Festival. Or Summer Festival, or whatever it's... You just type in Midsummer and it'll come up. Now my icons are huge. I turned it way up. It's fine. It works. It's fine. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much for the follow, Shinji. Super appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, was that Northrun? It was indeed. We can take a pop back. Oh, where are we at here? Hope we can think. Good, because you have a lot of iron docks in your future. No kidding. See, I don't mind the WoD dungeons. I actually really like the WoD dungeons. It's just, like, I did them when they were current, so I'm slightly biased, and I'm used to... It's back when I had a good raid team. We actually would do the Mythic. Before Mythic Plus. We did our weekly mythics every week together. So I know how they're supposed to be done. I actually know the mechanics of those. I have those ingrained in my head. And so when it came way later and WoD Time Walking came around and I had to do it with pugs, I was like, oh my word! I forgot how bad this sucks! Ugh. It didn't go so hot. I love the theme of Pandaria, so peaceful. Yeah, a lot of people did. I didn't like it myself, but hey, that's okay. Everybody's allowed to like whatever they like, right? That is why WoW is beautiful. We have so many expansions at this point. There's a little something for everyone. Hey, Crack, how are you? Hello, Dragon. How are you doing? Dragon Lair, my main Dragon Lair. Glad to have you here. I know I'm not reading these comments in order. I'm sorry. Get in the robot, Shinji. Exactly. Evangelion will forever be in my top five favorite anime. I've never seen it, actually. I haven't really watched a whole lot of anime myself. Wasn't really super into the genre, even as a teenager. I liked some of it. It's not like I didn't. I don't know. I have a hard time getting into, like, TV shows. Because, it's pretty rare if there's something I really like. Like, I have to really like it. Otherwise, if I'm getting bored watching it, and I get bored very easily, then I'm gonna go play, like, my game while it's on in the background, and then I'm not gonna pay attention. So, you know. Cool new 1015 trailer released by WoW, not leaked, released. Oh yeah, they do a new trailer? Nice! I'll have to look that up after the stream. I do like the little WoW trailers that they do, they're pretty neat. Alright, we'll go get this one. Oh, sadly yesterday, couldn't get some time to hang out. All good, Dragon Lair, no worries. Life is as it is. It's killing me. I need to do the video after stream for tomorrow. And I hope it goes quickly. It never does. I have the script written. I just need to finish some of the recording and then put it all together. But hopefully it doesn't take me all night, because I really want to get back on this leveling. And I just might add a bunch more to my list, because I have some plans for some of my alts, possibly. I have great memories of being a kid and playing Pokemon while watching shows. Yep, same. I did a lot of that too. Playing the OG Pokemon. I started with Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. And I didn't get Gold and Silver and Crystal for some reason. I played Yellow all the way up until they released Sapphire, Emerald, and Ruby. Somehow I had skipped the second gen. I got them later. I have them now, but for some reason I skipped second gen. I don't know why. Here we go. Here's the fire. Oh, can't wait for the new video. I am glad. I hope y'all enjoy it. It's a little tiny spoiler since you're here. It's about getting transmog from the raid without raiding. Has to do with the catalyst, but it's the specifics on how to make the most of it without setting foot into Mythic Plus or raiding. You can actually get LFR and normal for all 13 classes. Anyway, I'll show you how to make the best of that. Best steps, too. Because that's what I've been doing, and it's been working out pretty good. It's actually easier than you think. If you make sure to do it in the right order, you won't waste charges and currency. There's a little trick that I found. So I can, oh, is this, yep, there it goes. Yep, I gotta go change. Boo. Anyway, so hopefully you guys will like that video tomorrow. I gotta go switch Arathi to the old Arathi. Boo. Gold, Silver, and Crystal are goated Pokemon games, to be honest. Loved those games. I need to play them all the way through. I never actually finished them. Maybe I'll do that eventually on this channel. I do have them, and the batteries were dead in them. So I actually took the time to crack open the cartridges, because I have the OGs, I bought them, and replace the batteries. Which, let me tell you, that was harder than I thought it would be. Because in the old cartridges, they'd solder the batteries to the cartridge, to the chip, rather. And whereas the newer ones, not new, but I mean the ones where you still could replace the batteries, they didn't. So that was interesting, because I had to break the soldering. You gotta be very careful when you do that. But anyway, maybe at some point I'll play that on stream or something. Who knows? I don't know. We'll find out. One day in the future. If there's ever a drought in WoW, and I literally have everything else done, then maybe we'll see some other games again. So I have played other games in the past, but, you know. Silver was my all-time favorite. Phenomenal gen. That was definitely a good one. I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so I played the newer version. Sounds cool? Yes. Is it related to the Fire Wreck Assault? It is indeed. It is indeed. So wait, I don't have to run LFR in 15 tunes a week? I'm for this. Yes, exactly. Now, like, keep in mind that this is the tier stuff, so, like, you'll get tier, and you do have to have, you know, all 13 classes at level 70 to be able to do this, but, you know. There we go. Now I can pee on the fire. Moving on. Well, soon you won't have to worry about wasting catalyst charges since we're at 4 now, I think. Yes, and you need 9, I believe, if you're just going for the full thing. But if you do it wrong, you'll end up spending like 18, is my point. And I know how to use not all of them. You'll see it in the video. I won't give any more spoilers. You'll see, you'll see. Pokemon, let's go! Yes, and the best part is I have that Game Boy Color / Game Boy Advance attachment for my GameCube that lets me play it on TV, so I can easily stream my GBC and GBA stuff, which is pretty great. My favorite is Black and White. Black and White's definitely good. I think if I had to pick, it would be Gen 3 and 4. So Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and then Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Those are my absolute favorites of all the Pokemon games, even to date. Although Pokemon Arceus is pretty dang good. That was a pretty good one. It had fun mechanics. Thank you so much for the follow, Herp Derpin. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Switch Source Strider is now in Prime Gaming. There goes my rarest mount status in my collection. That's right. Yes, I got this morning. Everybody, if you have Twitch Prime connected with, if you have Amazon Prime rather connected with Twitch, you can get the Shore Strider mount. So definitely go snag that if you haven't. I forgot. Even had it in my mind. I was going to tell you guys about it. So that's pretty awesome. That's one of the few TCG mounts I did not have. I'm now only missing 3 TCG mounts. So I was pretty pleased that I got the Shore Strider, because that was the first time of all the drops and events that they've been doing. I've had like all the mounts already. So I was like, that's cool, and I'm glad other people could get it, but can we get one that I don't have now, please? I would like one. Please. And finally, pretty pleased. I have more than all classes to 70, but I honestly can't say I haven't done a single Fire Wreck Assault. The Fire Wreck Assaults are definitely a little weird. Not my favorite content, to be honest, but like once you kind of understand how they work, they're not too bad. So I'll show how to do all that in the video, so don't you worry. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, tear sounds like beer, and now I want one. Love it. I was having trouble tracking which characters had to open the Fire Rack chest each week. I found an add-on that gave me the Hidden Quest ID, and now I have a weak aura that tracks it. Ooh, if you wouldn't mind, Nothex, pretty please share that. Either the link to the weak aura or post it in the Discord, because I have been searching as well, because I noticed none of my add-ons are tracking it. Saved instances isn't. Help Me Play can't. It's not even tracked in my raid list, usually, that has lockouts and stuff. And I'm like, dude! So, pretty please, I would love that weak aura. Tama's Dragonflight Tracker does it? Is that a weak aura? Here we go. Or an add-on. Tama's Dragonflight Tracker. I might have to try that one too. It's been getting really frustrating, because I keep going, did I do this one, or did I not? And I've been accidentally skipping characters. Tama's Dragonflight. Oh, that's it. That must be the Wago. Perfect. Thank you. I will save that. Much preach. Much preach. And I will give you guys credit in the video as well, because I am definitely going to be recommending that if I like it. Because, man, that's been a pain in the butt to track. Where are we at here? Sweet, I just redeemed it and immediately got it. Yep, I got it too. Got the, in case you're all wanting to see what it looks like, here's the Shore Strider, Swift Shore Strider, there it is. It's pretty, and it's got the new model too, because it's been updated. So that's pretty neat. But there you go. Look at that little buddy. It's cute. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Piana Fascia. Definitely. Too bad Fire Pisser isn't a title for doing all these achieves. Yeah, no kidding. I enjoyed Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Coliseum. Ah, oh, yes! Those are some of my favorite. I tried doing a series of that on my archive channel years ago now. No one liked it, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. I think that one had face cam too. Ooh, I don't want to do this one. Not this one, no. Oh, looks like I need to switch it anyways. Yeef! What is it? 4 hours to get it for the Swift Source Strider? It should come to you immediately. Might have been immediate since it's not a Twitch drop, it's a Prime sub. But if it doesn't, yeah, give it a little time. You just have to make sure your Amazon Prime is connected to your Twitch and that your BattleNet is connected to your Twitch as well. That way they can talk. So, I did not know about the mount. Thank you, just got it. You're very welcome, Bard. And thank you for folks for reminding me. I was going to say something about that and I totally forgot. Okay, we got that. And now we need this one down here. Excellent. Nah, the Baldcock doesn't look desirable at all. What? I think it's adorable. I love the Shore Striders. My favorite one's the pink one. See, look at the... Where's the pink one? Is it the forest? No. No. It's the Love is in the Air one. Swift Lovebird. There it is. Look at that cutie. It's so pink and pretty. I love it. I think they're cute. I love them. Okay, over to the fire. Thomas tracks it all, not just the fire rack. Huh, what all does it track? Interesting. Very interesting. What's the betting? They'll never put the best of the TCG mounts in the Swift Spectral Tiger. Well, you don't have to bet. They already said that they probably wouldn't. They said, was it like, how'd they phrase it? Like, most likely, or they don't intend to? In other words, maybe. They'd already called that one out for some reason as they wouldn't put it in, which is really unfortunate because that's the one everyone wants. Alright, so we got that one done. Now we need to go over to Kalimdor. So I'm not going to bother with the ones up there. Alright, so let's... Oh, I'm out of Deep Plum Pots. Here we go. I liked your Pokemon series. Oh, well, thank you, Lazy Cloud. I'm glad somebody did. There we go. Boop. I still have my Magic Rooster? Yes, me too. The Magic Rooster is adorable. I'm only missing the... What am I missing? The White Camel. Might as well get the one while I'm down here. I'm missing the White Camel, the... I was just looking at this earlier. In fact, I can look real quick. TCG, I was just looking. Reigns of the Swift Spectral Tiger, the X51 Nether Rocket, and the White Riding Camel. That's what I'm missing. So I'm only missing 3. I just got the Shore Strider, which was one of the 4 I was originally missing, so I'm pretty pleased that I have that one now. And I didn't have to pay through the nose to get it. Okay, so let's go to Old Doom, and we'll start down there. Tracks all the weekly stuff. Renown tracking, profession, quest, research event, catalyst charges, rarest world boss, a lot of stuff. You can turn stuff off if you don't want to track them either. Really easy to use. Well, that's good to know, because yeah, literally the only thing I would want out of that is the Fyrax stuff. I don't need to track anything else. Are we in the wrong one? I think we are. Let's see. Yep, Cataclysm. I was hoping for that enchanter could make the variant of a rooster. Maybe one day. That would be pretty funny. Do you think they'll ever add the Blizzard Bear mount into Trading Post or a drop? I sure hope they do, because that is another one I'm missing. That is one I'm definitely missing. Yeah, because that one, I don't believe that one's TCG. That was a BlizzCon thing, I believe, according to Simple Armory. Okay, so we'll go up here first. I sure hope they do. I definitely hope they do. I get it, 99% of Earth's animals and their children are adorable, but things like this, chicken soars, drainer devours, chimeras, just you. Aww! What? The chimeras are adorable! I even RP as a chimera Loa. How dare you? How dare you, good sir? My chimera is fluffy, and he's pink. How dare you? He takes the visage of a Zandalari. I will not have you blaspheme him. Wait, you have the drake with the plumes? Plumes. Plumes. What one's that one's called? Probably? Is it a dragon? A type of drake? What one are you referring to? Is it the feathery looking drake? The, shoot, I don't know what it's called. Where are we at here? What one are you referring to? And I'll look up and see if I have it. Probably. There we go. Get that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Delicious. Alright, and let's get this one. Okay. And yeah, we'll go over here first, and then back, I guess. I hope for the Fighter Interceptor BlizzCon mounts to appear at Tender Shop. I was missing $3 frickin' bucks at that time. Being student sometimes sucks. Oof. Yeah, I know what you mean. I had the same issue with the original promotion for Tyrell's Charger. It was like an annual pass or something. I don't quite remember. I just remember being mad because I didn't have enough money to get it. By the time I finally had enough money, it was over. I was so mad. Modeled Drake. Ah, yes. Modeled. I do indeed. There it is. Yes. I have the modeled Drake. The poor thing. I do indeed. There we go. Okay, let's get that fire. Wait, Kraken in war mode. I am indeed. PvP Kraken. I'm a PvP Karkin. Yes, I am indeed, because this gives you an extra 10% on experience and stuff. It says, experience gained from killing monsters and completing quests increased by 10%. And these are quests, so you get an extra 10%. I have noticed, I think they gave up on the, if there's less people in war mode, your faction gets more XP from war mode thing, because the Alliance one inexplicably dropped to 10% a while back now, and has never gone back up, and I highly doubt that the factions evened out in PvP. I think they just kind of secretly nerfed them. Yeah, I've noticed all factions have 10% now. Yeah, because, well, and I can understand why, because literally since it came out in BFA, at least for NA servers, I don't think Alliance ever dropped below 15. Sometimes it was even 25 or 30. 30%! But Horde was never more than 10%. So, which is unfair, technically. So I get it, if they did it on purpose. On EU, Ally has 15, so it's still active? Really? Interesting. Interesting. In Shadowlands, it was 30% sometimes, right? Yeah, it went really high sometimes. Huh, so it's still active in EU. Interesting. Maybe we really did even out. I don't know. That's definitely weird. There's an incentive at the moment to even it out. Since everyone is in Brackenhide farming XP. Isn't that a dungeon, though? Are you referring to the Brackenhide dungeon? Because if it's a dungeon, you won't get XP while you're in a dungeon. The outdoors area? Huh, interesting. Well, it's not just right now, though. The 10% has been here for a while for Alliance. Um, Man, since a little before 10.1, I think. Yeah, it's been here for a while for Alliance. That's the meta for XP farming. Huh, interesting. Thousands of people with War Mode on. Didn't check that before this 50% rep. Yeah, it's definitely 10% before the rep event was, because I've been doing some leveling stuff beforehand. So, I'm sure that didn't help, though. Practically have almost amounts I've ever wanted in this game. Just 4 left to get, and 3 of them are currently obtainable. So tired of farming Scotty. Well, definitely good luck with Scotty. So, that one can definitely take a little while. At least heroic dungeons are just a daily lockout, though. It's not weekly like a raid. So that's good. We in the right? Yeah, we're in the right one. Nice. But I can definitely confirm Ally has 15%, Horde 10%. Interesting. Well, that's a bummer. I guess Alliance is just, for the first time ever since War Mode came out in BFA, actually even. I'm impressed. Definitely impressed. Okay. Get the other one over here. I'm not gonna lie, that Tama week art is very pretty on my eyes, and I like the size ratios. Thank you for the link. Awesome. Yeah, thank you for sharing that link. Definitely. I'll definitely check that out after stream. And if it works good, I'm sure it does, I will definitely include that in the video for tomorrow too, because that was my one complaint. I was having a hard time tracking it. So, yes. Okay. Flying, flying, flying. Getting the fires. Doodly-doo-doo. Excellent. Okay. Next fire's up here. We'll just kind of zigzag around. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. Which is perfect. All the trees. In fact, we might take a very short break so that I can go make me an iced coffee, because all of my cold drinks are gone. And I'm a little warm. I think I need to... My towel is drying out. So, we will take a short break. It's about that time anyways. So you all go get a drink. Freshen up a bit. Go touch some grass or something. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, everyone. My apologies. Didn't mean to take so long. There we go. Had to fix the headset. Trying to cool down and rinse off and make a iced coffee apparently takes longer than 10 minutes. My apologies. I will keep that noted for later. Because I don't just get the wet towel on my shoulders, will be re-wet. I have to stick my whole head underneath of a sink and curl my head off too. Otherwise I get dizzy. No problem, you can disable a lot of stuff that you don't want to track as well. Well, that's good. Nice. Welcome back. You want to be careful with a wet towel around your neck because it can cause problems. A mate of mine used to work in a kitchen and he constantly had a damp with a wet cloth over his shoulder. Now he has issues with his neck. Well, it's not a heavy one. It's just a little one, trust me. It's mostly over my shoulders, kind of like a shawl. And I've got a little clip for it. So it's just one of those hand towels. Don't worry, nothing heavy. In fact, it's actually lighter than what my winter clothes I would normally be wearing. I appreciate it, though. And luckily I don't have to do this very often either. This is just for when it's too hot, because it's approaching the 90s now. My apologies. How dare you take an extra long break on your own stream? How dare. I know, but you know, the timer was at 0 and I don't know for how long. Because hopefully not too long. Because, you know, I know people will leave and go watch someone else, which is totally fine if you do. Just, you know, you got Prumpy Pants upset. It's more about the moisture. It gets into your bones. I sure hope it does. Because you gotta remember, I don't sweat. Like, almost at all. So my skin is so dry right now because I'm hot and it's dry. It's actually like I look like a frickin' chapped lizard. So, lots of lotion, lots of wet towels, because I don't have AC, and there's nothing I can do about that. So, it's either that or I get heat stroke. I think I'll take my pick. Faux show. Excuse me, miss. I didn't come here to see you take a break. To take care of yourself and freshen up or get a drink. How dare you self-care yourself? Hey, you'd be surprised. Some people get upset about that. I've not had anybody, but you know. Wait, is that some genetic issue? It is indeed. I am actually missing sweat glands. So, I legit have to use this towel if it gets too hot. Yeah. You know, or like most people, if they have something like physically wrong with them, they're like deformed or they're like growing extra stuff. I'm missing stuff. I'm missing stuff in my nose, in my throat, and I'm missing glands. Yeah, cracked lizard allied race then. To be honest, that would be kind of cool. So yeah, yep. So unfortunately, you'll be hearing about this on occasion in summertime. And it's only when it hits like mid-80s and higher Fahrenheit that I get too hot. Below that, I'm okay, obviously. So, you know. I do what I can, because I don't want to skip too many streams. Like, I am okay. It's just, I have to take weird measures to cool myself. Can I get this one? I think I can. Oh yeah, I was gonna get those first. Yeah, I'll get these first. And then I'll come back. Remove all waypoints. Okay. There. But yeah, most of you probably don't even know what it's like, but the best thing I could compare it to, because I've been asked before, like, how does that feel to not be able to sweat and to be overheated? Have you ever gotten into your car on a really hot day and you haven't vented it at all, so it's just an oven in there, but you're not yet sweating because you weren't hot previously? But have that, but all the time, without the sweat, and you can't get away from it. So you just feel like you're cooking. That's what it's like. That's like the best analogy I could probably give you. So, there you go. I thought And I thought myself to have bad genes with epilepsy and... Ooh, that one's a hard one to say. Artretrism. What is that one, actually? I don't think I've heard of that one. What's that one do? What's that do? What that do, though? I know what epilepsy is. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like you probably have worse off than me. Because mine is just a temperature thing. Like, I mean, 80% of the year I'm fine. It's just when it gets hot, like really hot, which is actually pretty rare since I live in Western Oregon. So it's not that bad, but you know. Trying to get the alt pile to 40 so I can cash in on the free flying upgrades. Nice. Yeah, that's coming in like, well, when this buff ends, so just a couple weeks. We're gonna have some 10.1.5 action going on. They're putting out these patches so dang fast. I don't know how to feel about it. It's worse when it's a black car. Yes. I used to have a really dark blue car. It was a big Suburban. It was a hand-me-down car, but it worked. And, yeah, that one, it might as well have been a black car because it just absorbed the heat and it didn't have air conditioning. My whole life has just been wrought with no air conditioning. What do? Sorry. Okay, let's turn around. I am not doing this very efficiently, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. When it's hot, oh, there we go. Weak joints. Wow. Weak joints, mostly fingers and knees. Oh, that's okay. Okay, that makes sense, seeing the word now. So it's, like, kind of related to arthritis, but not really. I kind of see the word. I see ya. Yeah, I don't necessarily have weak joints, but I don't have enough lube in my joints. So I don't know what that's called. But I have to eat a lot of collagen and take supplements and stuff to keep me lubed. I know that sounds weird, but... yay, health problems! Isn't it great? Isn't being human fun? When it's hot and I get into the car, I actually like to keep the windows up for a short while just to heat myself up a bit as I'm driving along. I'd open the window for cold air and find it feels better than if I just open the window straight away. Well, look at it this way. There are days that are so hot, when you open the window, the air coming in is just as hot. Like, you know when the wind is hot. That's, yeah. My car is black. I don't have a car right now, actually. I don't have a car anymore. Mine croaked, but that's fine. I didn't really go very many places anyways. All my work's from home. Not serious until you actually get to do something like dig or move stuff. You get tired really quickly. Gross. Yeah, that's definitely not fun. Yeah, it's kind of like my issues. They're not serious until summer. And summer is usually, luckily, pretty short here. We get a few hot days here and there in June, and then July, August. It's more consecutive heat. And then after that, it starts cooling back down. Which is good. Which is also partly why I haven't done anything too drastic. Like, I'm thinking about looking into a, if I can, low wattage, low voltage, whatever you'd call it, standalone AC. But AC is power hog, so you have to be really careful with it if you're on an inverter system, because it can drain too much and damage things. It's pretty crazy to think about. But it's also been a long time since I've looked into a unit. Maybe they're better these days, I don't know. I just imagine a Kraken as a raisin on a dashboard left in the Disney parking lot for a week. The fact that I know exactly that imagery, I know exactly what you were talking about. That's so weird. Weird question. Does any Draenei model have ears? Yes, they do. They do. They have little pointy elfy ears. Kind of like the orcs, actually. I'm not on a Draenei, I'm a human. But they do. They have little short, pointy ears. Yep, I'm a delivery driver for a frozen food chain, and I believe it or not, there's actually no aircon in the van. Are you serious? As a delivery driver? Like, UPS and stuff, I get it, because theirs is all open. They might actually even have a little bit of AC, I don't know. But like, what? Frozen food chain. Well, hey, at least... Well, I don't know. It depends on the type of truck, though. You probably can't crawl back in the back with all the food, because it's probably one of those ones like a Schwann's with compartments and stuff. I'm I'm imagining. Yeah. Boo. Boo. That's weird. That seems weird. Good iced coffee. Made me another, oh, what's it called? Almond Roca. Tarani has good flavors. They have a lot of sugar-free stuff, and the Almond Roca is sugar-free, so it's really good. Definitely recommend that flavor. It's delicious. I remember working in an ambulance with no seat. In an ambulance? Are you serious? What? I thought I was unusual with my no AC in cars and and such. What? Wow. Yeah, that's got to be the worst, especially in an ambulance. Gross. You have a high stress job, man. All right, get up here because we don't want the city one. Oh, I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is on the 11th, the ability to trade stuff between my 2 accounts. No more realm restriction. Yes, that is definitely another thing that's going to be nice. If I still had characters... Well, even if I do, if I ever make any again across on another realm, that's going to be super nice. Super nice. I don't regret moving all of my horde to my alliance realm, so I like having them all in the same guild, but still. Every car has AC when you go down the road at 80 miles per hour with the windows down. Okay, Mom. Just roll the windows down. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I had... The car I had, too, was a big old Chevy Suburban. So, you know, it's meant for, like, 10 people or whatever. 8. I think you could fit 8. 10 if you wanted to be illegal. So it had 4 windows in it. So I'd roll them all down. And they're driving on the highway, freeways and such. There was a frickin' wind tunnel in there. It was nice. I did like the fresh air, I won't lie. I do like the fresh air, if I had to pick. Vanilla mysterious soundtracks. Back when Azeroth was dark and an unexplored place, very romantic, but I still can't handle the vanilla leveling. It's so monotone. I think if I started playing before Kata, I would have left anyway. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Dragon Lair. I know a lot of people have great nostalgia and really enjoy classic era, which is totally fine. You know, somebody had to love it or this game wouldn't have gotten anywhere. But it definitely wasn't for me either. I struggled because I came from a lot of RPG games like Final Fantasy and Knights of the Old Republic and Elder Scrolls, you know, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim before... You know, obviously, time-wise, Skyrim is later, but that's type of genres. And then to try to play WoW in vanilla wasn't quite my cup of tea. Just wasn't. That's okay, though. That's my current AC system. Rip. I know the feeling. It's great till you hit a traffic jam. Right? Tell me about it. And you're sitting there frying in a frickin' in traffic or at a stoplight that's taking way too long. And you're like, and some dude pulls up next to you and just stares at you like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, shut up. You have AC. Don't look at me. Yep. In the winter, I get complaints when I'm driving as I like to have the windows open, but the heating on so that I'm warm but have fresh air coming in. As I'm the driver, I win! Yes, I did that too. That Suburban did have an amazing heater, though. It was nice and toasty and cozy. It was a very cozy car. Not great on gas, but it was cozy. Alright, so Ashenvale is next to Reno. We'll head up there. I just had to get my AC recharged because I ran out of the coldness at the end of last summer, and I was not doing that again. Oof, yeah, I can imagine. I play Paladin in vanilla, go to the back of the raid, and res dead players in Molten Core. This is before Blizzard implemented zone-wide combat and put out Blessing. Oh, well, that's nice of you, Big Fire. A good old-fashioned Paladin hero. Here we go. Excellent. If you had to prioritize, let me start over. If you had to prioritize the Midsummer Fires by continent, could you? If we don't have a lot of time and want to work and be a bit more efficient. Well, I would definitely say do Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms first. But all of the other ones are going to be about the same. So for the rest of them, at your leisure. Definitely EK and Cali first, though. Because they have the most. The most juice. My main is still that same pally. Nice. That's always a nice feeling. There we go. Okay, and let's head that direction. I miss Star Wars. I had a Sith with a light side points that took dedication. That referring to the MMO. I only played a little bit of the MMO. When I said Knights of the Old Republic, I was referring to the Xbox versions, the OG 1 and 2. I've played the MMO a little bit, but didn't something happen with that and it got shut down, or it's moving something? I don't really keep up on other MMO news, so. Oh, you're still going? I am indeed. I have about, what time is it? About half an hour left, it looks like, before I need to go slap down tomorrow's video. Get that done. Light side points? Nice. I only speak Altaholic. What is this main you speak of? I also have a main. I have a main, I have class mains, and then I have alts. Then I have RP mains too, but that's a different category. My paladin is also my main. Has been since MOP. And that won't ever change. Too spoiled with Pally. Like RP wise, technically Death Knight fits him better, but I like Pally. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we'll go down and around. Since these are all over the place. It probably got Disneyed to death. Well, I think from what little I heard, it was something about they didn't want to continue it or something, and then so another studio is picking up the Old Republic MMO and it's being moved, so someone else is going to take care of it, but in the meantime it's like shut down or something. I vaguely saw the news on it since I don't really pay attention. Have you seen the Hell of a Boss cartoon? I have indeed. I absolutely love it. I just watched the newest episode with oh shoot, it was the song. I was singing it for like 2 days and now I can't remember it. But the Cotton Candy song. Yeah, that was amazing. I love Hell of a Boss. I really hope they do more the original pilot one too. Can't even remember what it was called anymore. Same universe, different series. But anyway, Hell of a Boss has been great. Really been loving those shows. Yes. Has Been Hotel, thank you. I'm like, it was a pun. It was some sort of pun. Both shows are great, absolutely. Yes, I hope they do more with Has Been at some point. But in the meantime, Hell of a Boss has been great. I've seen it, but the huge amount of cursing makes it enjoyable for me. It didn't make me laugh either. That's a bummer. I really liked it. If you go in knowing it's an adult show, I really enjoyed it, personally. Alright, another fire! There we go. There we go. And what's his name? Stolas? The bird prince demon? Love him so much. He's adorable. I just want to hug him. The little unfortunate dynamic between him and his wife and his daughter. Oh dear. It's a very dirty show, so if any of you haven't seen it, it is very much an adult show, but you know, Stolas is the best. He really is. I love his attitude. He's a very much my type of character. Like, in terms of, like, if I had to pick an RP character, it would have probably someone like Stolas. That's why I play a lot of Blood Elves in my RPs. Because I love the attitude. The regal royal, slightly asshole. But, you know, has a soft spot for, in Solus's case, for his daughter. I think it's really sweet. So, you know. Has power, can be super evil, chooses not to. That type of thing. But yes, there you go. I have seen it. Down we go. Dur, dur, dur. Nice. Beautiful. Alright. Over to Azshara. Which is pretty great. Slowly getting there. Ugh. I was just talking about this in another stream. I'll never play Blood Elves because I hate how they stand and just standing. They look like they think they're better than me. That's the point. They do think they're better than you. That's why I love them, because I love that attitude. It's pretty funny. That's why I play and RP a lot of Blood Elves. Kind of funny. Oh, but that isn't that funny though? The same reason someone can hate something is the same reason someone can love something. It's kind of like all the Shadowlands discourse. I see a lot of it on my Twitter feed. People are like, oh, that's because story and lore and all of this stuff. And I'm like, but that's all the stuff I loved about it. You know what I mean? It's just funny how wildly different people's opinions can be when they have the exact same stuff presented to them, you know? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you bored while we do these quests and I work hard to level you up, being big and strong? Yeah, exactly. Oh, yes. Oh, Blood Elves, gotta love them. And High Elves are no better. Gotta love them. There. Flying, flying, la 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 la. Excellent. All right. Mine issue is more related to love triangles and X's. Cringes the soul out of me along with all past lives, but still can't help but watch it through. Style and voiceovers are too good. And see, I'm not usually into drama like that either, but the writing is so witty and good that it just... I don't know. So I'm right there with you, Dragon Lair. Usually I'm not into that type of like, yeah, this is my ex, and that's the drama, and all the stuff of the past, and divorce, and usually I'm not really into that either. I don't really care for that. And yeah, I agree. Love triangles, exes, but the writing in that show is just witty and smart, and it makes me chuckle. So you know. Oh, was the Beowulf demon singer supposed to be one of the demon lords or something? I think she was. That was my confusion too. I think she was Gluttony, I think she technically was. Because she was feeding the crap out of everyone. And had the power to. I think she's just one of, must be more approachable or something. So I think she was. But I liked that take. Because usually when you see, like, Gluttony of like, the 9 circles of hell or something, they're just this big, nasty... They look like they're gluttonous instead of giving gluttony, if that makes kind of sense. Which I liked this new take on it, if she actually was. I think she was. But that was fascinating. So, it was an interesting take. Made it interesting. I keep saying interesting. Apparently that's my word to describe things. Oh well. Swift Shore Strider free with Prime Gaming. Cool, right? Yes! So another reminder for folks, if you've just popped in, today's the first day. You've got a month to get it, but if you connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch and your Battle.net to your Twitch, you can claim the Swift Shore Strider, which is an old TCG mount, and it's, I think, one of the rarer ones. It looks like... Where is it? There it is. It's this guy. It's one of the long strider birds with the updated models. Kind of the half-naked chicken dinos. So, that's pretty cool. There you go, yeah. Go get that. Get it. It's for free, which is pretty great. I mean, technically you're paying it through your Amazon sub, but that's fine with me. I have Amazon anyway since I use it all the time. Wait, was she Beelzebub? Because if so, the play on words is very funny. You know, I don't recall her name, actually. That would be pretty funny, though. That new mount is at least a 10-piece nuggie. Yes. So true. So true. Yeah. My hope is that they come out with the white camel as well. And the... Oh, shoot. What was I missing? They said they might not do the Swift Spectral. But the... Oh, yeah. The X-51 Nether Rocket and the white riding camel. Those are last two of the three... whatever you call them. Thingies that I'm missing. TCG ones. So... That's pretty great. Oh, flying, flying, na 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 na, flying. I start singing when I'm bored. Wait, what was that site and what was it tracking mounts? Oh, that was Simple Armory, and you can track a whole bunch of stuff with it. So look up Simple Armory, and you can put in your character, like your main, for example, and the realm that you're on, and it will show you what you do and don't have, which is pretty great. I don't use it that much. Nice. But I wanted to see what TCG mounts I was missing because they don't show up in the in-game unless you already have them because they're not available anymore, technically. So I couldn't remember what I was missing, but that's why I snagged that one. I think the White Riding Camel would be a very well timed if we start getting back to Old Gods and go back to Old Doom. Absolutely. It definitely would. Yeah. Beelzebub is usually the demon lord of gluttony, so kind of hoping because it makes me laugh. It might be. It might be. That'd be pretty funny. Hola, como esta to you as well, Excelsior. I know that's not your name, but when I look at your name, I want to say Excelsior. Hello, Exile. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome to some more Midsummer Fire Festival fires. You know, the most exciting content ever. You can see that? Yeah, I'm glad. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ugh. Alright. Almost there. And then we can pop over to these three. And then we still have Pandaria, Zandalar, Broken Isles, Kultaros, and Atland and Draenor. We've still got quite a few left. SimpleArmory.com. Yes, thank you for the link, Goliath Vampy. That's exactly the one I was referring to. Thank you. When you say that word, I think of that guy that does the Marvel movies getting drunk with Thor. Stan Lee. Yes! That's exactly who I think of, too. Exactly. Not a problem, I use it too. Perfect. Excelsior, yeah, so glad devs did the honors to Old Stanley. Agreed. I thought that was pretty sweet. That was pretty cool. Ugh. But yeah, if anyone's curious, since I'll beat you to it before you ask, because people ask sometimes, or if I can type, if you'd like to look up me, that's my main, and that's my realm. There you go. Reldfjord on Moonguard. But that's what I was looking at. I honestly need to use it more. I really don't. I just kind of like make lists and mentally track things. I must be in the wrong time. Yep. I am in the wrong version. I really should use it more though. Another good website specifically for mounts is Warcraft mounts, and then Warcraft pets for battle pets and stuff. Another couple really good sites. I used to use those a lot back when I was more hardcore collecting mounts and pets and stuff. I haven't done hardcore collecting on any of that since WoD Legion, though. Because I was trying to get caught up. Even if I had the perfect Excel sheet, I'd still find myself with a notebook and a pen. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's... I'm pretty much that way, too. Like, I have... Because, you know, I use spreadsheets and stuff, but I only use that for alt tracking. Like, if I need to do, like, to-do list type stuff, I still type that out in my own personal Discord with my lists. So I know I'm terrible about that. Okay. Let's go get the one over in Dolinar. Honestly, we could probably just skip these two, but, you know, whatever. We're already here. There we go. Might as well. I can turn in this quest while I'm here. I don't want torch tossing. Go away. Alright. Good miss. Okie day. Let's see here. Over to this one, and then, you know, we'll just skip the other two. They don't give as much anyways. We'll just head straight to WoD after this one. I don't need to get them, and I can't fly over there. So, eh. 'Cause that's kind of a nice thing. You don't have to get all of them, just the vast majority. Let's go to WoD. How often do you update your public version of your alt spreadsheet? I'm worried that I'm going to miss new categories on the one I copied for my alts. I update it when they actually update, like, the game. The last time I updated it was when they changed body types and the new levels. So probably once an expansion. I mean, all it is like, you know, for that part of it. I could probably update it again soon, because it does have, like, the secondary tracking and stuff. But I mostly was kind of leaving that up to you guys for, like, what additional tracking you'd want. So, you know, but probably once an expansion. I've updated it for Dragonflight already, so that's there. Added the class and all that. That was back in pre-batch, though. Hello, Mikhail. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. I don't know what I was trying to say. Glad to have you here, though. Hope you're doing it good. Weird Simple Armor is missing a lot of stuff from my main. Well, maybe try logging back onto your main and logging off and then refreshing. Maybe it just needs an update. Okay, we got that one. And I'm gonna take a flight point, because this place is huge. Flight point. Time to use a toy. Eleanor. Raynor, there it is. Boop. Okay. Where is the closest flight point? That is right next to Vale Tarok. Beep. Off we go. Didn't I... this account. That needs to be turned off. Situations, taxi. What? Yeah, disable. Get out of here. There we go. Good idea, because it says I haven't collected 500 toys. Yeah, maybe give it a refresh. You might need to reconnect it or something. And definitely make sure you got the right realm, too. It could be giving you the wrong character for the wrong realm or something. Ready for a nap, but need to wait for Grandma's Ice King cake. Ice King. I can't talk anymore. I can tell we're at the end of stream. Ice cream cake. I love me a good ice cream cake. Those are delicious. Also try logging into your account on the World of Warcraft site and refresh your character's pages once you've logged off of your character. That way it will refresh the system properly. That's a good point too, because I think that's technically what it pulls from anyway. It's from the Blizzard Battle.net, whatever it is, armory. So good call there, Handsome Chris. It's her birthday tomorrow, and it wouldn't be right to not have a cake. True! True. Very true. Gotta have a good cake. Especially an ice cream cake. That's my favorite kind of cake. Where it's like mostly ice cream and not even cake. Alright. Here we are. Beep. Nice. Okay, and the next one is closest to Retribution Point. So we'll fly up there. Retribution Point. Alright. I give top cake to cheesecake, followed by ice cream. Nice. Yeah, I think cheesecake would probably be my next cake, not cake. Cake. Favorite cake. If I had to go with an actual cake, though, like the, you know, fluffy bready cake, it would be German chocolate cake with coconut pecan frosting. Still no Cadley? Aw, I'm sorry. Yeah, that one took me a while to get to back when BFA was current. I did get it while it was current, but I farmed the crap out of that too, so. You know. Yep. Ooh. Let's get rid of all waypoints here. Yes. Flappy Bird, Flappy Bird. In my opinion, it depends on the cook. Some people make wonders and others usual products. Oh yeah, for sure. For me though, in this case, I'm talking like the boxed product. The Betty Crocker German chocolate cake, honestly. I do like a good cake from scratch, but the Betty Crocker ones are pretty dang good, so. Those are my favorite. Because they're nice and moist. I know people hate that word, which cracks me up. Alright. Fire! Okay. Where's the next one? The next one is over here, closest to Ring of Trials. So we're gonna fly to Ring of Trials. Das Ringen of Trialen. There we go. That's Exarch's Refuge. Shoot. Well. Oops. It's fine. Oh, now I want to sit down with a fat tray of fresh brownies and eat till I can't see the light. Ooh, some good fresh hot brownies. Especially the kind that are just a little gooey and they're really soft. A little bit of chew to them. That's my favorite. Especially if they have chocolate chips and stuff, because, you know, who doesn't love chocolate with more chocolate? Okay, let's go to the actual Ring of Trials this time. There we go. I'm working on the Rajani rep, so that's the only reason I'm over there. Gotcha. Well, good luck. Definitely the best time to do it. I probably won't be able to work on any rep this time because I have so many characters to level, and I'm probably going to add a handful more alts to the leveling roster, because possibly some plans for some things, so, you know. My uncle's steamed sponge puddings to die for. Steamed sponge on top of gold syrup topped off with either custard or cream. That sounds pretty good. I don't think I've ever had anything like that. Sounds pretty good, though. Yo, dog, I heard you like chocolate. Yes, here's some chocolate for your chocolate so you can chocolate while you chocolate. Hello, Goose. I do like chocolate, yes. I do. I tried working on a VoD rep, but I think that might be a lost cause because it's so few rep points. It really is. I don't think, even with the rep buff, the avowed stuff is that much faster. I thought the same thing. I noticed that, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait. Because I know Silver wants to farm that one in the future as well, so that's probably something her and I will just do together. But that's a ways off. I've got lots of other things I need to get done first. Let me off, please. Hello? Can I get off? Hello? Hey! There we go. That was weird. I'm utilizing the increased rep bonus, but dang, it still takes forever. It really does. 50% is not enough. It just isn't. Alright, now we got the one in Gorgrand, which is down there at the bottom at Bastion Rise. Bastion Rise. There it is. I know how much Americans make fun of it, but have you ever heard of / had Spotted Dick? It's a sous beast based steam budge. Wow. Is that like sous vide? Sous vide based steam sponge with raisins and you have to get custard and or cream and it's so nice. I have not ever had that. No, I've actually never even heard of it. That's pretty funny though. Quite the name. Sounds like it would taste good. I don't like raisins, so if it didn't have raisins in it, I'd probably like it more, but Google it. I'll definitely have to look it up. We're almost at the end of the stream here. Well, I've been lagging. I was stuck in Dalaran last night. Couldn't take portals, and the moment I tried to fly out of it, I was DC'd and put into a disconnect loop. Uh-oh. That's not good. He had me at custard. Yeah, I like custard. I'll admit, I haven't had that many good custards. I don't know very many people that can make them very well, and I'm way too lazy to make it. So, you know. That's how it be sometimes. What do you do? But, alright, let's see here. Oh, I guess we're flying for a hot second, so let's look up, let's see. Spotted Dick recipe. Ooh, that does look lovely. That looks pretty tasty. Yum. Huh. It looks like a muffin almost. I know that's absolutely not what it is, but that looks pretty yummy. Hmm. Why is it called Spotted Dick, though? That's so inappropriate. Funny, though. Alright. Get this fire. Just plain old bird's eye custard. Yeah, I haven't really... I've only had custard a few times. Well, and it's very popular where I live. I don't usually see it in restaurants and stuff either. Okay, last fire, and then we'll call it good. I didn't hit 70 because I very poorly managed my route for my fires, but hey, you know, it's alright. It's okay. That's fine. I would go until 70, but I do need to get on working on tomorrow's video. And I don't want to stay up all night doing it. Like last week's. Oof. Last week's took way too long to put together and I don't understand why. That's okay. That's part of the job. So the traditional way of making it is using beef. How do you say that? Suet? Sweat? Suet? Sui? I feel like I'm definitely saying that wrong. But vegetable suet will do. I haven't had it in about 20 years now. Suet? Yes? Okay. I have heard that word. It's one of those words that you never say type of thing. Okay. Perfect. So I want to have some. It looks like it's pretty tasty. Definitely looks pretty tasty. I get it, I'm here. Alright, did I get all the... Yeah, I did. Okay, so we'll call it there. I would go until 70, but alas, I need to get started on tomorrow's video or I'm going to be up till crack of dawn. Sleep is for the weak anyways. It is if you're young, but I unfortunately am officially an old fart, so I need my sleep at night. So you all have a wonderful evening. And I should be here tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Duh. You're 41? Well, I'm 31 going on 80, so. If y'all need to see my usual stream schedule, there you be. I usually am pretty good about being on time unless, like, there's a ridiculous heat wave and I can't handle it, so. But otherwise, join my Twitter and Discord if you'd like to see updates in case I'm not streaming. Or if I am. I post updates for that too. So anyway, have a good day, everyone. Thank you all for being here, and good night!